The European crypto landscape is rapidly evolving, and Italy has just taken a major step in implementing the EU's MiCAR regulation. But is this a regulatory breakthrough or just another layer of red tape? More importantly, will this new framework encourage crypto innovation or will it drive businesses away? Stay with me as we break it all down. So recently, a legislative decree was officially published in the Italian Official Gazette, marking a significant shift in how Italy regulates crypto assets. Now, while the decree itself came into force in September, its specific provisions align with MiCAR's phased implementation timeline. So rather than duplicating MiCAR's text, Italy's decree mainly focuses on designating regulatory authorities and amending existing financial laws to incorporate crypto regulations. And some of the key takeaways from this decree is, well, there's 5 main points. Firstly, they're assigning regulatory oversight to the Bank of Italy, and on some assets will be assigned to what's called the Consob, which is Italy's financial regulator, basically. And depending on what the type of crypto asset is, will depend on which one of these two will be in charge of regulating it. Secondly, they are implementing strict segregation of customer funds for crypto asset service providers in line with MiCAR's Article 70. They're also going to establish new rules for handling crises and insolvency of crypto asset issuers and service providers. They're going to be exempting MiCAR compliant crypto assets from Italy's existing financial products regulations, and they're also going to be setting clear terms and requirements for crypto service provider registration. And what's important about this is that it suggests that Italy is moving towards a more traditional financial market structure for crypto, a bit like they do for securities. And Italy's 2 main financial regulators, which is the Bank of Italy and this Consob, who are the financial regulator, will oversee the crypto market under MiCAR. And so the roles are going to be split. Now, the Bank of Italy is going to handle authorizations for asset reference tokens and also what they're calling electronic money tokens, which will continue its role in overseeing electronic money, which is everything to do with money kind of gets handled by the central bank anyway. And then this Consob, the financial regulator, is going to take charge of authorizing crypto asset service providers, except in cases where the applicant is an electronic money institution or payment institution, and then it will go back to the Bank of Italy. Now, Consob are also responsible for enforcement as well. So, as well as blocking unauthorized crypto offerings and ensuring compliance with MiCAR's transparency requirements, they also are in charge of enforcing these rules as well as creating them. Now, it's a structure that closely mirrors existing financial market oversight, so it reinforces this idea that Italy is, creating regulation that is really akin to the legacy or traditional financial world. And one of the biggest investor protection measures that they've come up with here is that they're introducing asset segregation. This is Article 26 for anyone who wants to look it up. And this ensures that customer funds and crypto assets that are held by service providers are completely separate from the company's own assets. So this means that they can't use customer assets for their own purposes. They can't just start dipping into it, And this is important because we had this with FTX. They commingled funds and nobody knew whose money was whose. And in the end, it was just an absolute nightmare. So customer funds are going to be protected from creditors as well in case of any insolvency. So if the exchange or the company goes under, then your money should, under these new rules, be safe. And you're going to have similar segregation rules apply to ARTs and EMT issuers, which should prevent misuse of asset reserves. And these new rules should prevent another FTX-style collapse, where basically customer funds were allegedly misused. And for investors, this is going to be a significant step towards making crypto businesses more accountable and more trustworthy. And Italy's decree actually introduces structured procedures for dealing with financial distress amongst crypto firms. So if an issuer faces insolvency, then they can be placed under what we kind of call extraordinary administration or forced into compulsory liquidation. And then these service providers are going to have to follow financial market rules similar to securities firms in crisis situations. So just like the legacy world, it's kind of almost like they're not treating crypto any differently. And these measures are aligning with Italy's broader financial stability framework. But it ensures that if there's any failing crypto firms that don't, that if they go under, they don't cause a wider market disruption. That's what they're trying to protect against here. But will this make it harder for crypto startups to thrive in Italy? That remains to be seen. And what the Italian government have said here is that by May 2025, all Italian service providers are going to have to publish plans either outlining their MiCAR compliance and how they're going to comply in the future with these rules, or they're going to have to put to the government a strategy for winding down operations. It's one or the other. And so for many crypto firms, this transition period is kind of a double-edged sword, because while it offers them time to adapt, it also increases regulatory uncertainty. So is this going to encourage crypto businesses to leave Italy in a search of a friendly jurisdiction, or is it going to lead to a more stable and trusted market? Only time will tell. Now, Italy's implementation of MiCAR is a significant moment for crypto regulation in Europe, because by assigning clear regulatory rules and introducing this asset segregation, it establishes crisis management through these crisis management frameworks. The country is moving towards a mature, structured crypto market, in my opinion. Now let me know what you think. Will Italy's approach bring greater investor confidence, or is it just another layer of bureaucracy? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more updates on crypto regulation. I'll see you in the next video.